St Petersburg, Florida, a warm and welcoming home for the LGBTQ community, St. Pete has quietly become one of the most genuinely queer-friendly cities in the Southeast. It's sunny and beachy, yes, but it's also politically progressive, artsy, and full of LGBTQ people who aren't just visiting for the weekend. They actually live, work, raise families, and run businesses here. Below is the overview of the LGBTQ community, gay bars, nightlife, queer-owned businesses, pride events, and what day-to-day life feels like in the city. Do you want your free guide to St. Pete? Email me at the address below. The LGBTQ vibe in neighborhoods of St. Pete has consistently ranked high on equality metrics in the early to mid-2020s and is known across Florida as a safe city for queer and trans folk compared with many other parts of the state. A few things that have shaped the vibe: strong legal protections historically. The city has had local non-discrimination policies and has scored very high and very well on the Human Rights Campaign Municipal Equality Index, most times receiving a perfect 100. A visible presence: rainbow flags on storefronts, on City Hall steps, even raising the flag. LGBTQ couples holding hands downtown, drag posters in the cafe windows. Visibility is normal, not the exception. Key areas that LGBTQ folks often gravitate towards: Grand Central District and Edge District, the heart of queer nightlife and small businesses. Rainbow bike racks, murals, bars, several LGBTQ owned or run spots. If you want to walk between bars, restaurants, and shops, this stretch of Central Avenue is the main corridor from 9th Street to 30th Street. Historic Kenwood, a charming bungalow neighborhood just north of Central. It's artsy, with a high concentration of LGBTQ residents, front porches, and easy walkable, bikeable to Grand Central, downtown, and the waterfront. More mixed but very queer-friendly, you'll find upscale dining, museums, events in the parks, and easy access to cultural events in downtown. And also nearby Gulfport, technically separately a small city just southwest of St. Pete, but closely tied, has a big queer population, funky shops, has its own pride and festivals. Many LGBTQ people live in Gulfport and work or party in St. Pete. In terms of gay bars, clubs, and nightlife, they do open and close on a regular basis, so this is the most up-to-date as of mid-2026. The first is Enigma, a long-running, high-energy gay nightclub at 12th and Central Avenue. Expect drag shows, DJs, theme nights, dance floor, late-night crowd, and 2-for-1 happy hour. There's Cocktail, a stylish LGBTQ cocktail bar on in the Grand Central area. Expect sexy craft cocktails, drag shows, special events, sidewalk seating. The Garage on Central, a relaxed neighborhood queer bar with drag, pool, darts, karaoke, casual drinks, often locals who know each other. It's a come-as-you-are regulars bar. Then there's Lucky Star across the street, one of the classic gay dive bars in St. Pete. Expect cheap drinks, jukebox, karaoke nights, friendly regulars, low-key, no pretension. Then there's the Wet Spot, which is adjacent to Cocktail. It's a pool bar and day club tied to the queer hotel scene called Mari Jean, which is above Cocktail. Expect a pool, daytime parties, drag-a-theme events, swimsuits instead of going out clothes. Around the corner from that building is The Ball, a disco-themed small bar with different events and themes throughout the week. Has some lady-centric evenings also. Some queer popular spots that aren't necessarily gay bars, but are very LGBT-friendly, is TBD Tampa Bay Drinkery across the street from the Garage, and also Lost and Found, a half a block west of Cocktail on Central. Some great LGBTQ owned businesses to highlight are the Zubrick Magic Theater, the boutique Magic Theater in St. Petersburg, run and owned by a married male couple, known for high-quality Vegas-style magic shows in an intimate space. Having these type of businesses in St. Pete means queer visitors can see themselves reflected not only in bars, but in a broader cultural sense. It's a fun date night or a group night option that's not centered around drinking. If you're hungry, check out Dad's Kitchen and Company, a queer-owned food business often described as homey and creative that reflects exactly what makes St. Pete special: a small, personal, owner-driven spot where you can actually meet the people behind the counter. Expect comfort-leaning food, thoughtfully made, a welcome environment for LGBTQ families, couples, and friends, and delicious food. Other notable LGBTQ owned or strongly queer-identified spots, a few examples are Zazud, a wildly fun home decor and gift shop, owner-operated and very much part of the queer aesthetic of Central Avenue. Gulf Orchids in Gulfport with gorgeous plants and, of course, beautiful orchids. Metro Inclusive Health, an LGBTQ-centered health and community organization offering medical care, HIV, PrEP services, mental health, support groups, and events. Many other organizations I can't go to in a short video like Out of the Closet or The Golden Rule, but check out my free St. Pete guide. Let's talk about Pride. We actually have two Prides. That's how proud we are here in St. Pete. There's Winter Pride in February, and then there's the traditional St. Pete Pride, which is one of the largest Pride celebrations in the southeastern United States in June. What to expect: a massive Pride parade and street festival, all in downtown area and also along Central Avenue, with approximately 350,000 people attending. Pride festival with vendors, performances, community organizations, and big crowds. Family-friendly events also on family days and youth events. Events also centering around trans, such as a separate trans parade, non-binary, and gender-diverse communities. Queer art shows, parties, and special performances around town. The parade and festival bring visitors from all over Florida and beyond, but for locals, it also functions like a big, glittery neighborhood reunion. Other celebrations or recurring events is Gulfport Pride, next door in Gulfport, smaller, very community-oriented, and deeply beloved. Drag brunches at places like Wet Spot and other bars and restaurants. Theme nights at Enigma, Garage, and other bars such as Bear Nights, Ladies Night, Latin Night, depending on the bar and schedule. We have queer arts and film events at local cinemas and galleries, sometimes tied to the Pride Month, sometimes year-round. What's it like to live in St. Pete as an LGBTQ plus person? Safety and acceptance is important for many queer and trans people. St. Pete feels like a bubble of relative safety within a state that can be politically hostile sometimes. Public displays of affection between same-sex couples are pretty normal in central neighborhoods. Trans and non-binary folks are visibly present in nightlife, service industry jobs, and creative fields. That said, it's still the American South, experiences vary, and being aware of broader state laws, especially with trans people and families, is important. If you're thinking of visiting or moving, as always, remember to call Paul. A few practical suggestions: visit for Pride first if you can. One of the best ways to get a sense of the full spectrum of the community, from nightlife to families to activists. Walk Central Avenue from end to end. It's approximately 30 streets of bars, restaurants, stores, and shops. Start in the downtown and head through the Edge District and Grand Central. Stop or drink or shop at places like Cocktail, Zubrick, Magic, Theater for a Show, Dad's Kitchen Company, Zazud, and others to get a true feel. Spend time in different neighborhoods. Check out historic Kenwood, downtown, Grand Central, and Gulfport to see which lifestyle matches you. Connect with local organizations. Reach out to Metro Inclusive Health or St. Pete Pride Organization if you're moving. They're good hubs for resources, providers, and social connections. There's also a Facebook group, Gay St. Pete, all things LGBTQ, that you can join. And again, if you're looking to visit or move here, as always, remember to call Paul. Have a great day. Bye-bye.